And this is how we do it on the Donna Smith Show. On the Donna Smith Show. And this is how we do it on the Donna Smith Show. Hey, welcome, 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 welcome. Are we in, y'all? Are we? Oh, there we go. Why does that do that? Do y'all see me?
Yeah.
Is something going on with my filter?
Yeah.
It seemed like when you go to start it,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's rent.
I'm gonna have to check it out before. I thought this was over with. You go, hi everybody, we're here. We're not trying to talk about technical stuff. The show is live. We are here. How you doing? Welcome to the Donna Smith Show. I'm so glad to be here today. We've missed the last week. I missed y'all too. I did. I missed y'all. But we here tonight. How's everyone?
Good.
Everyone's good. I want to welcome everyone to the show, and do know that anything we talk about today, tonight, is not meant to offend anyone. If it's a question or a topic that you just can't get with, I understand. Just slide on by, but don't leave, because we're gonna talk about something that's gonna rattle your cage. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, we want to toast, you guys. Let's toast, and we ain't gonna be long tonight because it's Sunday. And tomorrow is early Monday. Oh, wait a minute. Let me y'all got your little situation? Wait a minute. That was water. And this is juice. No, actually this is wine. This is some wine, you guys. I'm gonna have a little wine this evening. And this was a gift of some wine a while ago. I just opened it up. It's red blend Portugal. Can you see it? See, there we go, stalling again. Look at the doggone camera. Anyway, that's what it is. And actually, it tastes pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. So let's toast. Let's toast, you guys. Let's toast to the host with the mustard. Click, 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 click. Okay? There we go. I appreciate y'all. And perhaps we'll see JJ and maybe Ben to drop through, and anybody else who wants to come on the Zoom line, that's fine. The Zoom live. If you're not down for that, please tune in on YouTube live and join us there. You can join us live and you can watch after the fact. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, because this is what we do every week. How y'all doing?
Good.
Y'all good? Y'all good?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody have anything to share? Anything interesting? It's been 2 weeks since we've been on here together and up close and personal. You guys have anything that has happened in the last 2 weeks that you'd like to share that has been different or fun or exciting or new in your life?
No.
Everybody has this blank stare like, is she serious? No?
No.
Same old hoo-ha? What about the weather?
It's been raining.
Yeah, it's raining and snowing in some places, right?
Yeah.
All that. My screen got some little stuff on it. But it's raining and it's snowing and it's all that, and it's been extremely cold. It's been extremely cold. This was my first week going back to the grind after quite a few months, and it was quite interesting. Because when the clock went off at 5:15, I said, oh Lord. And it was that first night when I didn't sleep all the way through, because I am not an early morning person. I am a night owl, and I was feeling it. And it was cold too. Hey, JJ. What's up, JJ? What's good? What's good?
Hey, Miss Donna.
You making it on? You all right?
Yeah, I had to reset my password and everything.
I wonder why it make us do that sometime. I guess it's like a refresher, huh?
Yeah, because I never have to sign in on any of my devices, but it made me do it this time.
Yeah, it made me about a few weeks ago, and I keep it made me just do the whole little login thing again. I don't know what that was about, but we did our
Yeah.
toast already, JJ. If you want to hold your glass up,
I got my glass.
okay. Well, we won't. We no one goes. Click, clank, clank.
Click,
There we
click.
go. And we pretty much are. You have anything to share, anything exciting, anything different, anything fun, anything crazy that happened in your last 2 weeks? Because it's been 2 weeks since we last came together like this.
That's true. No, I'm just glad my rent is paid.
Hmm.
I'm always be happy about that.
Hey, well, you ahead of the game. Your rent is paid for March or
Yeah,
February?
but my rent is paid for March right now.
Oh, you ahead of the game. It's only 28 days in this month, but
Like,
you know,
I don't play around.
yeah, you good. Cause I know quite a lot of people struggling to pay that March rent. March ain't here yet. We got to give a couple more days. You know how it is. But they get it because February is a short month, you guys.
That's
For
true.
real. So I was talking about the weather and how cold and rainy and snowy it's been, and I think in Sacramento it did snow out there.
Very briefly.
Yeah, just a little sprinkles, huh? But
Yeah.
Y'all just got a little powdering.
Nothing
Y'all ain't got nothing on Colorado. Y'all need to stop that now. It ain't even snow.
Hey, that ain't snow, but I tell you what, you can have it. I ain't come to Denver. I ain't come to Colorado Springs. I ain't come outside California. I want to see no
I went to
snow.
Denver. I went to Denver some years ago and Colorado Springs, and I'm gonna tell you, and it was the wrong time of year. I will never go back. That snow was fierce. Some
Ain't no
people I
joke.
knew, they had rented like a cabin up in the mountains. And you talking about, they kept saying, "Come on, you want to go play in the snow? I want to play in the snow." That snow was pretty serious, right? And it was cold, but I don't mind looking at it and smiling and maybe making a little lightweight snowball or something. But that's it. That's all I got you. I'm going back in where it's warm. I can't do it.
I heard that.
I can't do it. But it's pretty though. It's pretty and everything. But you can have Colorado Springs, JJ. You can have that. You can have that. I'm not visiting you in this time of year, okay? And even when it gets hot, I'm not doing the real extra hot either. So
Yeah, it gets crazy hot out here. It's like no other. So,
well, we
yeah.
just finished watching the Warriors game, and the Warriors did kind of win today, didn't they? Did they surprise y'all?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game.
You didn't watch it?
No.
Oh, why you didn't watch the Warriors?
Just didn't watch it.
You didn't feel like tuning in and seeing what it do, or you just ain't been really, you ain't been following them like that, huh?
No, I'm not that much of a
I hear you. What about you, John? You watch it?
I watched some of it,
You did some of it?
earlier when it was losing, then I turned to,
You okay? You seem
because
like
I went to go do something. Huh?
oh, okay. Seem like you a little sleepy. You cool?
No, I'm good. No, I was looking, something was caught my attention to the side,
Oh, I feel you.
out the window.
Oh, out the window?
Uh,
Oh, okay. Well, tell them hi.
No, it ain't no person. I wouldn't be sitting here.
You'll be like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Okay.
I'd be high, I'd be like,
We were
bye.
I was waiting on Ben if he can come on because he did a couple of wonderful things this weekend. He was recognized at a function for his community services and stuff, and I wanted him to share that. But whenever he comes on, either this week or next, I think he may not. I may have to send a shout out because he probably thinks the show is, because I've been bouncing it around, and I apologize, you guys. What I am doing is typically the show is on a Sundays, but we do have some who are very in favor of Mondays, right? So when I didn't have to punch my clock, Mondays worked wonderful for me. But I wanted to give myself a couple of weeks to get back to work before I jump right into a Monday show. And let me get back on track, because that's running in here, doing 2 or 3 things, and then getting ready for the show, because I have a long commute. So I don't know if Mondays will work for me or not. I'd have to try it, but give me a couple of weeks back first, okay? So we're going to do Sunday this week, and we're going to do Sunday next week, and then we may try it Monday. So I think some kind of are getting, and I try to make sure everyone is abreast of when it's going to be. But one of the things we were talking about before the show that Gareth brought up, and we're going to touch bases about briefly, was, and also Cordell, we was talking about the Brat being pregnant, the rapper Brat, and she has her mate Judy Jessica, her wife, and Brat. She announced it on the what is that show? What's the name of that show? Who show? Jerry show?
Sherry.
Oh, Sherry show. That's right. She announced it on the Sherry show, and she's actually like 5 months pregnant. I don't know all the the details. I'm pretty sure she got the insemination or whatever she did. I'd have to read up on that a little bit more. But Gareth wanted to talk about that, and I just want to know how you guys, what's your take on that? We went into brainstorming a little bit about, and by no means, like I had mentioned, parenting is parenting. It's the best parents for the child. It has nothing to do with a person's sexuality and, if it's 2 men or 2 women or a goat and a bull or whatever. It's whoever's the best parent for the children, right? But then some may beg to differ, because it's like, what do you really teach your children in that regard? Do they have 2 mommies? Do they have 2 daddies? Do they call one mommy A, mommy B? What, and I mean, when they're young, they don't really understand. But when they get a little older, then I don't know, maybe you have that talk with them and explain the situation. But I want to know what you guys felt about that. What do you feel about that? When it's 2 parents of the same sex that is having a child, raising a child, and what is the message, or when is it time to really explain to the children what's going on with that? And who's to say is anything bad going on with that? You see what I'm saying? Nobody said nothing bad. It's just the societal norm, right? It's mommy, daddy, children, dog, cat, blah, 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 right? And
Well,
so
here's what I think. I'm just could be wrong, but the only thing I would say would be, at what age do you have that sexual talk with your child?
at what age?
Yes, it's 5, is it 6, is it 7 or 8? When do you try to at least educate them on what this relationship that I have with Jennifer is? Jennifer and I, we love each other, but what is it? Because you are 2 women, so I know I didn't come from 2 women. So what is it? How was I derived? So at what
age now in school do they start with the sexual education? I think it is elementary school, right? When they're getting ready to go into puberty, which is 10, 11. I mean, some young girls at 9 years old is starting their menstrual. So at that point, at 9 years old, you have to explain to them that you now have a menstrual cycle, you can get impregnated, blah, 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 blah. So I believe at around that stage of age, third, what is that? 9 is 5th grade, 4th, 5th grade. They're probably teaching them a little bit. So is that the time you have that talk with your kids? That seems to be a little young, don't it?
Well, it's going to happen because that child's going to be in their world and they go see things that are not like it is at their home. So they might question it. So that could be even younger than that. It could be 6. It could be 5.
How do you explain the monkeys humping on each other at the zoo? Like how do you explain that?
Well, I mean, if you're walking at the petting zoo with your 8, 9-year-old and you see 2 monkeys, hey Ben, and you see 2 monkeys doing
What's up with it?
this thing,
Hey, man.
and little Johnny or Sally say, "Hey, mommy, what are they doing? Why is that monkey doing that to that monkey?"
Stole this banana.
I get what JJ is saying. I do. I totally do. But Ben, hey, we're talking about the Brat and her wife, Judy Jessica.
Judy.
I said Judy. Don't come on here late trying to correct nobody.
Big. She's supposed to be big booty Judy. Why you bullcracking?
Don't come on here late trying to correct nobody. We talking about the pregnancy.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, I think it's a wonderful thing. Congratulations to them. They're having a child and that's what they wanted. And
Congratulations.
It's a beautiful
You
thing.
see the photo shoot?
Congratulations. But
Did y'all see the photo shoot?
No, I didn't see that. Gareth just brought it to my attention before the show actually and wanted to table talk this. So I'm bringing it up and I'm trying to see to what extent you guys have heard about it. And you're saying it was a photo shoot, Ben?
Yeah, it was it was pretty interesting.
What kind of photo shoot was it?
Her and the wife, and with the belly and putting the face on it, kissing it and getting down low. And it was pretty interesting, to say the least.
Okay, well, I mean, that's something that couples do when they're proud and happy of being able to have a baby, right? You see it all the time. So why would it make that so interesting to see them doing it?
Well, some of the positioning was very unusual, That's all. But
I didn't see none of that. I didn't see none of that.
You didn't see the black and white one?
Did
you see the black and white one?
The only thing I saw was a picture of the Brat standing there with her belly out, and I was shocked.
And the girl was. Oh, you didn't see the one with a girl touching her stomach?
It wasn't negative. I just wasn't expecting it. But that's the only picture I've seen, and that's the one that's all over the social media.
So they got a photo shoot.
That's the one you saw. Gareth, did you see any interesting video or anything like that?
No.
Yeah, I saw the photo shoot yesterday.
So, some of the thought process behind it was, not to be judgmental or not to say it's right or wrong. It's just, what do you think? What do you feel when you have?
Well, she's got kids already.
Same-sex parents. I mean, good parenting can be same-sex, opposite sex. If you're a good parent, you're a good parent. I mean, the message that you.
No, I'm saying she has kids already. Judy's has kids already.
Okay.
So it's not like they this is the first child for the both of them.
Okay.
Judy has experience on that already. I don't know why they picked the Brat to have the baby and not her. I don't.
Well,
I just never expected that.
Because it could have been either one of them that could have been impregnated, right? They could have.
I just never expected the Brat to go like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it, I was like, I mean, she had this tender look in her eye, and I'm like, damn, that just has never been the Brat I've never seen her like that,
What you mean? You never seen her humbly in love?
Nah,
You
nah,
didn't
nah.
think that she would want to be a mommy or
Nah,
what?
I've never seen her like that. You know the Brat, the reason why she ended up going to jail because she beat the hell out of somebody. You
Yeah.
know, so the Brat ain't she's never been she's a total Chicago chick, you know, gang bang or fight like a mug, or so I just didn't. And when I seen that, I was like, wow, the Brat is pregnant. Wow, okay, that's what just got me.
Well, it could have been, things we don't know. I mean, it could have been a few reasons why they chose her to carry the child. We don't know the inside and what's going on. Maybe the wife, Judy, maybe she can't have any more kids. I mean, we don't know, right?
It might be Jermaine's baby.
Oh wow!
Oh no! Now we adding shit to it that don't even
Wow!
we don't even know. We don't
Why
even
you
know what it is. Wow! Wow! I had to shift in my seat on that one. I'll just say this. I think that it's nice for them. I've been raised by a lot of different people in my life. I wasn't raised by just my mom and my dad. I was raised by my granny and grandpa too, and my aunties, and I was influenced by a lot of different people. So the family is always in a lot of ways going to be blended, and so I feel like that should be more celebrated more than anything because the Brat has a large extended family and a support system. So I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my head is on it. But that's because
As a sister, have you heard anything? Her sister said anything?
The only thing that now is I don't know. I'm gonna say allegedly, but I saw some kind of article that Lisa Ray didn't know or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's some stuff from last year because they like to put Lisa Ray with the Brat together. They like to have that dynamic going on. We don't know. I'm gonna have to look more into this as time progresses.
Yeah, I gotta look more into it too. And I
congratulations though. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, big congrats. That's something that they both wanted, and it's happened. I mean, she's like 5 months now, so she's midway through.
The thing about it is she's in her late 40s, and so we're seeing a lot more celebrities in their late 40s, early 50s having their first child. And I think that's kind of cool too, but at the same time, the average human life expectancy is not that long after 50. So it's like
Lord.
No offense to anybody over 50, but
I'm
headed up there. I'm headed up there with y'all. So no offense. I'm just saying, I just think it's a beautiful thing to enjoy your life and, bring life into the world, and however long you're able to be of influence to that child, it's gonna be a positive one. So
I mean, you can have a child, man. You can have a child, and 2 months from the birth, you can get into a car wreck and be gone. So I don't think the age thing, I don't think the age is because them two people, I mean, the Brat, she's got status in a little bit, she got a little bit of money compared to Judy. Like her girl is super rich. Her girl generates millions of dollars a year. So it's not like that child is going to be wanting or needing for anything in the near future, so I was surprised, it's certain people, you just don't think of as wanting to be somebody's mama. And I didn't know she wanted to be somebody's mom. I mean, I've never heard her, say that. She do radio all the time. So I've never heard her express anything like that. She been on the Ricky Smiley show for what, 5, 6, 7 years or something. I've never heard her express wanting to be a mama. So that's cool.
So one of the things briefly before we move on, we touched on being about when, at what point and stage do you explain to your children, because societal norm, you got mommy, daddy, mommy, daddy, the children, the cat, the dog, right? And so in a case where you got two mommies or two daddies that's being the great parents raising these children, at what point do you tell or talk to them about, you know, this is what we're doing. We know everybody else is doing what they do, but this is how we're doing it. When do you have that talk?
They don't usually raise them like that. It's a whole
Is
different,
it two
you know.
mommies? Do you call them both?
Yeah, it's a different. They just say that you were raised up in love, and they usually leave it at that. They don't until your kid get older. They understand certain things. You know, they usually just don't. It's I mean, the same way you do stuff is the same way they do stuff. Only difference is, you know, if the kid asks that, that's just how they bring it, you know, to light because that's what it is. It's not like the kid was brought in with something weird, you know. They DNA might be from somebody else, you know, but that's the only thing. It's not,
And
you
the
know.
thing about it, as they get older, like we were saying, puberty or in school, where um, you know, other kids start to tease you because you're different.
It's not
I was
gonna
just
be
about
like
to say
that.
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I
You
was just
get
about to say
teased.
that.
Yeah, you do.
Um,
You do get teased for being different at
I
school.
don't think it's gonna be like that. I mean, I just came from the Black Joy. I mean, and it was some of everything mixing. I mean, it was women with men, men with women, women with women, men with men, different nationality, different. I don't even think in 10 years from now that's even gonna even be an issue. I just don't. I don't think the way, you know, I'm 50 something, so I look at it differently because I mean, for over half my life, I've never seen anything like that. But, you know, the last 10 years, I see it all the time. So I think in the next 10 years, that means kids that are kids would be 10, 15, teenagers that tell you don't trip. So they're not tripping. So
Mm-hmm.
10 years from now, they really ain't gonna be tripping. It's gonna be whatever you feel that you love and enjoy. That's what you like. So you're not gonna have that same stigmatism type. I just don't see it. That's just me. I don't see that as even being any issue
I'll say
as
it
it is
depends
now.
on. I'll say it depends on whatever region in the country you live in because some areas are more diverse than others. So if you're in a place like Colorado Springs and Denver,
Oh, that's
where
gonna be an issue.
it's a little bit more
They in
homophobia going
Atlanta.
on, you know what I mean? But if you're in Atlanta, you might not have that issue. So who knows?
They in Atlanta. They
Colorado,
so hell off
Colorado
of here.
Springs, they don't have much of that mixing and
I mean, you had
That's
Club
where they
Q.
terrorizing that brother.
You had Club Q just get shot up. That if that's not a message to how homophobic Colorado is, I don't know what it is. It's just the truth. It's like they have LGBT support here to some degree, but it's not like California or Atlanta or Georgia, for the examples, or
right,
Miami or
right.
something. It's not like that.
I get
So
it.
But why would you if you live that kind of lifestyle, why would you want to be in a community full of people that hate that kind of lifestyle?
because the
I just
rent is
don't
cheap.
understand that.
Because the rent is cheap. I don't want to deal
Because the
with
rent is
I
cheap.
don't want to do expensive ass rent. How about that? So I'm gonna go ahead and live in a community that don't like me so I can have a roof over my head. It's not about necessarily right now what's convenient because right now people are moving to places they wouldn't normally move to. That's a whole nother subject on a whole nother
Yeah,
that's a whole
I
nother
don't know.
podcast on its own.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And if, I mean, we're going to be, no matter where you're at, whatever you chose to do, it's always going to be somebody who's going to like you and not like you. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? Now, it stands out a little
Everywhere
more
you
in
go.
certain areas. You know, if you're in San Francisco, Castro area, certain parts of San Francisco, boom, everything is like, you know, man, I grew up around just versatility. It just, nobody tripped on nobody, right? Everybody just did their thing. But some parts of the world I visited, you don't see that at all. So you would be more, you know, more shy with really being an extrovert with that because of, how people would judge you. But I just wanted to talk on this briefly because it is an interesting subject, and it's something that when it comes to children, it's like, which way how do you rear them in their thinking of, is it right or is it wrong? Who says it's wrong? Who says the American normal way is right? I mean, so how do you get your children to really understand that you have two mommies? You have two mommies, and this is what we have. You have two daddies, and this is what we have, period. So, I mean, when do you talk to them about it? And if your kid has an issue with it, I mean, what do you do? So it's something to think about, something to really think about. Thanks, Gareth, for bringing that up. And if you find out any more information, and we'll all look into it too. I'm quite sure this is going to be something that's going to be out there. TMZ has it going too. So, tune in, you guys. Let's find out more information on what's happening with that. Ben stepped off. I just wanted him to share briefly of his thing this weekend. Ben, you want to share real quickly before we move on? You were awarded a certificate of recognition in the community for some things that you have been doing at an event that you went to. Would you like to share a little bit of that?
Yeah. I was awarded a event from Color of Change, which is a nationwide organization that it was the Ella Baker Award, and they gave me that award because of the connections. I constantly trying to connect organizations with other organizations and try to make things happen. And so it was really cool. It was nice to be recognized for doing those kinds of things and putting forth that effort, and just working as hard as I can. I was out there today doing the same thing, finding organizations that had some unique purposes. It's a lot of organizations doing stem cells or STEM technology for our kids, and other organizations that helping women in our community and stuff, and they need to be recognized and brought to the forefront, and connected with people that either have resources or have people to help them get their message out. So it was a cool situation. I appreciate, Color of Change for giving me that award.
Well, congratulations to you, Ben. Keep up the
Thank you.
good work. And today you were out at the Black Joy Parade. Was that nice? Was it
Oh my
event?
Well, it was nice seeing all the chocolate and enjoying all that stuff, but it just would not stop raining. I mean, I swear, and it went from sprinkle to it just started pouring down at certain points. So, but it was really nice. I mean, even at the end, the main act was George Clinton in Parliament, and they lit it up. I mean,
that's some old school
George,
for you, huh?
Oh man, but they so connected to hip hop and everything, and he didn't have a whole bunch of old dudes out there. He had youngsters out there, and so they were singing and grooving and doing their thing, and it was a really good show, and the crowd was all entwined in what they were doing. But
and it wasn't nobody got into any confrontations or issues or nothing like that.
I know of.
Good.
I know of. I mean, I didn't see anything, and it was just Black excellence, Black, joy. It was more of an element of fraternities and sororities. I mean, the whole Divine Nine was there today. I didn't even know we had a Divine Nine in the Bay Area like that. So that was very unusual to me. I mean, the Ionas, this Delta Ionas and all that was in. I was like, man, everybody was there. So
nice.
It was cool, and all the community came out. They had different dance groups. The parade was super big. There was a lot of people that seen the parade, and they structured it different. So they're moving towards getting more of a financial foundation for it.
Okay.
And that was a trip. Yeah, they brought in a lot more sponsorship, a lot more money this time. You know, so I don't, you know, and they had 4 or 5 days events as opposed to just one. They got an after party right now going on. So I'm glad they doing it.
On a Sunday night, y'all.
Yeah. They got an after party jumping off right. It's as we speak, they getting in. So yeah, I appreciate that.
No, that's good. Well, thank you for sharing, Ben. And again, congratulations for your recognition. That's dope. That's cool. And I also wanted to mention to you guys the deadline for the taxes has been extended to October. October for y'all who need a little more time. Okay? Just to let you know. I think I'm gonna need a little more time.
I need my money now. I'm gonna go ahead and get my money now.
Yeah, you can also do it. But I mean, for those who need a little more time because they may owe a little something, you know, I don't understand how I end up owing a little something on something. I'll say, wait a minute, hold up, but I need a new tax man or something. How that happen? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I need
Did you keep your receipts for your meals?
Yes. Anyway,
oh, you still owe?
we'll talk about that later. I got a little disturbance about that. But anyway, so moving right along, Uncle Sam gonna get it any way it goes. So either you either gonna get it all when you're working or you're gonna give it all back when you file your taxes, okay? Because he gets it. And if you can't pay what you owe right off, you're gonna get some interest tacked on to it. So you're gonna end up paying more. It's just a hot mess. Let me just have another sip and move right along.
I heard they was trying to get rid of the IRS. Did y'all hear about that at all?
So they get rid of the IRS. Where they gonna go? Who gonna replace them?
They talking about getting rid of the income tax completely.
Oh, who talking about that?
That's what I heard. I mean, I don't know if I read about that.
Well, wouldn't that be a nice thing?
Right?
Then I know the world truly coming to an end. We ain't gotta pay no tax.
I don't believe it, but it's a nice time.
You got states. You got think of how Canada is.
Well, Canada, I know Canada. You don't have to pay for your medical.
Yeah, but you don't pay in other taxes as well. A lot of the stuff is made up in sale taxes. You make a killing in sale taxes, property taxes.
Do they do income taxes at the end of the year?
Sure. So, no, I'm just saying when you do cut down certain intake in certain areas in taxes, it do pay off for some people in other places if they use it that way, if they do it that way.
Okay.
But income tax, the IRS is not a branch of the government or nothing.
Yeah. Well, it would be nice. We gonna stay on with that too. And Garrett, before I move on, you didn't have anything else to say about the Brat or anything like that, right? You cool?
No.
Okay, right on. Okay, so let's just keep abreast of the taxes because I want to know. JJ, that's your homework if you find out anything about that. Okay.
Okay.
And I mean, because I know if they do end up doing that, it's probably going to be 10 years from now before it goes into place. But at least they're talking.
Right.
At least they're talking about it, right? Some of y'all youngsters will be able to reap those benefits, all right? So anyway, okay, inquiring minds want to know. Let's move on. And this is a brief one, you guys. Last time I didn't do an inquiring minds, but we're going to do it today. My girl has house arrest for 6 months and wants me to be restricted with her. She can't stay out past certain hours and wants me in with her. She can't go too far without reporting where she goes and wants me to not go far either. She says if I love her, I will suffer along with her pain. I, of course, love her, but didn't do the damn crime. She did. am I being selfish and uncaring? She says, where is my loyalty?
Mm.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
My loyalty is in
I'm
that
sorry.
sentence that you
I'm
got.
sorry. I should cut my camera off.
Everybody's face. Y'all just went like blank, like.
Shit. It's in low because they know they ain't gonna be sitting in no house.
Would y'all like me to read it again, or do y'all know? Y'all understand what happened?
Yeah, we
I
understand. No, don't read it again because we all know our answers. So no need to read it
Why y'all
again.
gave that look? Okay, so where's the loyalty? Now, she has the house arrest. She can't do this. She can't do that. She can't do. You know how it is when you're on house arrest, right? You got the little ankle bracelet.
No, I don't know how it is to be on house arrest.
Think about this point.
Well, Google it.
I know someone who
At
has
least
been on house arrest.
she's not locked up, but she's at house arrest.
Right.
If she was locked up, what would she do? She want me to come and stay in her cell with her? I'm not gonna be in that cell with her. I might come visit her once a week. So she's lucky if I come every day to hang out with her.
6 months. Ooh, that's a lot of money.
I'm not going. I got loyalty, but it runs a certain way. I say for no. Nah.
That's a lot of cash.
So because she did the crime, she has to do the house arrest. Yeah, you'll kick it with her, at home doing some things, but you're gonna do you. So if you want to go out and do things, hang out or whatever, you gonna do that, and she just gonna what that got to do with loyalty though? This loyalty part, what? She did the crime.
That's a woman making the man feel guilty.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, you know it is.
Here we go.
It would be the same thing on the flip side. It would be the same thing on the flip side if it was the man saying that to the woman. It would be the man trying to make the woman feel guilty. So it's not a sexism thing. It's more of a control thing. And I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, I got to go get groceries. Gonna be worried if I'm doing somebody up in the bathroom at the grocery store. You're going to have your worries. You shouldn't have did the crime to be stuck at home. You should be shopping with me. I need some help. I need to put these groceries in the car too. I need you to help me put these groceries in the car too. Like, I need you to help me over here figure out.
So what if your friend asked you, they was taking a little road? Wait a minute. What if your friend was taking a road trip to Reno? They wanted to drive, see some of the snow on the mountain. They asked you to go, but your partner's at home on house arrest. So they tripping on why you gonna be going to Reno and I'm on house arrest. Would you not go?
No, get on video chat. Let's get on video chat. I can show you all the slot machines and stuff. You can help. You can gamble with me on if cameras are allowed. I don't know if cameras are allowed in casinos or if you're allowed to live stream while you're in the casino. But that's
But you don't think that's cruel? Do you think that's cruel?
No, you get to come with me. You can tell me what to play. I could be at the blackjack table. You could tell me what to play.
On video.
Yeah, if it's allowed. I don't know if that's allowed.
But you would still go.
I would go. Hey, why ruin my happiness? Because you're not going to be happy. Eventually, you're going to find something to be unhappy about that I'm doing. Even if I'm in your face, you're going to find something. So I might as well go out and have a good time while you're unhappy. When you get done with your time, then we can go to Reno with me, or we can go to Vegas.
Well, like Gareth, you're married, so if your wife was on house arrest, do you feel obligated to be on house arrest with her?
No. I don't know.
Wait a minute, I didn't hear you.
He said, hell no.
You said, hell no, you ain't gonna stay at home with her? You ain't gonna stay at home with her?
No, he ain't gonna stay.
Why, look here. Why should I have to associate in the punishment? They didn't find me guilty in association.
Right. That part. That
But it's
They
part.
the
didn't find
same
me
thing
guilty
if your partner go to
That part.
jail and you
because of
visiting them
association.
every week. Shit, you kind
No.
of going through the punishment too, because you got to go up to the jail. You got to go through the situation. You got to put money on the books. You got to
You know,
accept
that's hard. That's hard for
You
a lot
ain't
of
gotta
people,
do
though.
nothing.
That's
You ain't
hard
gotta
for a
do
lot of
nothing.
folks.
You get yourself into trouble, you get yourself into trouble. I don't have to deal with it.
If you're in a relationship, Ben, or perhaps
Even
even
if you in a relationship, it's people that don't even go visit people when they're in jail.
And that's true.
Hey, Donna,
That's true.
look at it this way. Most relationships usually die when one mate goes to jail. They're not there. They don't want to do that time with them. Doesn't matter if it's 6 months or a year. The other half of that mate, they're not going to do that time. They just said, well, that's on you. You made a bad mistake. I'm not going to do it. So I'll see you later. Some people just they don't have that connection. I'll put it that way. They just don't.
So does
So-
that say something about the commitment and the love that you have for that person, for you to not
Well,
hang in
Let's
there
turn that
with
around.
them?
What
Y'all
about
not
the commitment
married.
they have to me? Why are they doing those crimes?
Okay, but say for instance it was a crime that was would it depend on the type of crime that they did?
Donna, Garrett trying to say something.
Okay, Garrett.
Okay, now when I got married, I can't think that the man
Okay, hold on, baby. Okay, 1 second. Let me try to understand what Garrett said.
Okay, when I got in the man or man, no, I'm kind of help her out, you know.
He said man or woman?
No, man, I just about man, or the world, you know.
A man battle. Did you get it, John?
When I got married, when I got married, I'm mommy, me with her, the man,
Man or woman?
Yeah, Ben,
No,
when
when he
for better,
married
when
her,
married, gonna be
Yeah,
for
he married her.
better,
That's
for better or
different.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
If you was
Yeah.
married to her, it would be different than you being with somebody in a
Yeah,
relationship.
that's right.
Right.
well, the
Right.
point, the thing is, it's not necessarily leaving a person. You could, even if you're married, like you said, I'm gonna stay with her doing better or for worse. But the thing is, I'm okay. He doesn't leave her, but that doesn't make a person obligated to be on house arrest as well. I'm not gonna leave you, but I don't have to sit here for the next 1 year or whatever in this house and not go nowhere because you can't go nowhere. For one, you committed a crime, especially if we're married. You committed a crime. So look what you did to the marriage itself. Look what you did to our relationship itself. You violated our relationship by doing that.
Right.
Because now basically, now I do have to suffer. Now, I may not suffer the same way you're suffering because it's not hands on for me. You're the one who was involved, but indirectly, I'm affected, and actually directly because there's evidently should be some connection between the two people. So now I'm affected because you're affected. I mean, and then what else comes into play? Is there some restitution, some financial kickback we gonna have to pay, you know.
Yeah, because y'all
Now we
as a
have to,
couple gotta pay that, right?
you know.
Right.
Now, yeah, when you're married, you know, and then now you think about other things, you know. You think about, well, like you said, depending on the crime. Do we have to sell the house to keep you out of jail during your trial? You know, I mean, it's a lot of look what you putting us through. Do we got kids that we have to drag? Oh, because your trial is going to be a certain way. You know, you just don't know. You know, and then people
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, you need to do this time along with me. You know, and I see that from guys up at San Quentin. You know, some of them now, some of them are very in tune and aware of. Well, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, drag my family or friends into my time, you know, into doing time with me rather. You know what I'm saying? But you have some who literally feel they should be basically doing the time with them. But they have a it's an organization called 10 Toes In, and they help people who are in relationships with folks who are in prison. And it's not just a marital or a romantic relationship, but it's also it could be a mother whose son went to prison, you know, or whose husband went to prison, you know, or what have
It's called 10 Toes In.
10 Toes In, and they help people uh um I guess adapt and cope with that, you know, adjust or what have you with being in this relationship because you think you have some people who are away for a long time. And you imagine you know, you spending a decade and a half visiting your husband or your wife. That seems crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, just like Gary said, well, for I'm here with you for better or worse, but you're not in that prison cell with them, right? You going up there, you still with them. So just the same, if they come home with an ankle bracelet, hey, just if you was in a prison cell, I'm not gonna be in there with you. Because really now your cell is right here. It's wherever you go with this bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm now look at it. I'm practically in the cell with you 80% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That
what I'm
part.
saying? So I need my time. I need my yard time. And I don't need no restriction on my yard time. You know, and that's real. Because if it's at home or if it's over at a facility, you, you are the one. There's no substitutions. You
Mm-hmm.
are the one who gonna do it. And I don't care. You're not gonna stop me from going to do something because you can't go
Mm.
because
Yeah,
of what you
that's
did.
so.
So,
I
so
guess.
my question, can I ask the question then? So that does that mean that you feel like you should set the standard when it first starts and put your foot down and say, look, I'm not gonna be the one.
Well,
Like, look, this is your punishment, and you gonna be the one to serve it, as opposed to because people they just dance around stuff instead of, hey, this is what's up. I'm not
oh,
doing
you
that
mean
because
right when it happened?
yeah,
Yeah, right
like
when it happened. I mean, you say, okay, look, okay, I'm here for you, however you may put it. But check this out. We got to see what's going on. You need to, you know, of course, we try to get you the best that we're capable of getting. Cause see, you can't put the family and stuff inside turmoil, you know, or some dire straits because of, you know, you want to spend money on this and that and this and everything else. Because to me, at the beginning of the relationship, we shouldn't have had no conversation. Check this out. Oh yeah, uh, if you decide, if you get in trouble, you decide to commit a crime, I just want you to know down the line, don't get mad, because I ain't gonna come get you.
Mm. Yeah, you don't have that kind of.
So sign this affidavit as you sign this prenup and everything else,
No,
right?
no. I mean, if you think your partner's the type that's gonna end up in jail, you may want to think about that, I guess. But
Yeah, you would discuss
No.
what your deal breakers are in the beginning, and if jail comes up, then that's just what it is.
No, but that's the thing. If jail comes up, that's what it is. But that's it's kind of some unspoken stuff when you become married. There's some things that when you talk about loyal, it shouldn't be anything that's gonna hurt the relationship. And that's breaking the loyalty. You out committing crimes. You know, how could you imagine sitting up watching television and there go your old lady being chased down the street?
oh man,
And
Oh
you
no.
know, and you got the newscasters talking about, oh, we're reliving OJ again, you know, and all this stuff. And here it is,
It's
your
just a
car.
whole other level.
She in your car.
oh
Everybody
that's
know your
pretty.
car.
That's tough.
It got
That's
them
tough.
gold rims on it. They know that's your car. They
Your
hitting
Yeah,
you
that's
car.
up.
tough.
Yeah, what you say, JJ, with your ribs?
But gold rims. They know your gold rims.
You know what? That ain't
and,
right,
There's
and
y'all.
your
all
license and
over
your
again.
license plate that say, "I love my dear."
Well, y'all see y'all all off the mark. Y'all need to tell this lovely couple something.
Shoot, she needs to do the time. That's
No,
what it is. Do the time.
So,
Do the
you know,
time.
there's only one bright side of this. The bright side is that she's not in a facility.
Exactly.
She's
Yeah.
at home. So it's like he could come by and visit her anytime he wants to. Is that she can't get
Congo visits.
yeah,
you know that's y'all. Oh, I tell you,
No,
she
but
just
that
can't go
Cordell
nowhere.
right. Cordell is right.
So
He's
conjure
she
right.
could,
don't
listen
visit.
to me. She could take a shower when she wants to. She could go to the
Mm-hmm.
refrigerator when she wants to. She could watch
Mm-hmm.
TV when she wants to. The
Mm-hmm.
only thing is she just can't leave the premises. So it's better for her to be at home, wearing her own clothes, eating her
That's
own
not
food.
nice.
No,
That's
it's the
not nice,
I'm
truth.
being
Cordell.
It's the
realistic.
truth.
I'm
It's
being
the truth.
realistic.
I was on the ankle bracelet and I was on the bracelet. So, you know,
You can go places,
it's
but they gotta
it
know where you're
no
going. Like you
no.
gotta
They
go to
got
You
work.
gotta be back.
no.
When that phone
It,
rings, you gotta
that's
make sure
if
that
you
monitor is
that's
working.
if you working.
Yeah,
If
if
you
you're working
working
or going to
and
school,
then
right?
yeah, and then but everything got to be accounted because they got it now. They drive around. They got this machine. They drive around, and if you say you in a facility, they ain't got to come in. They be outside. And they punch in that joker. You there? They probably jump in, punching in 10 or 12 of y'all happen to be in the same facility and shoot. And make sure you there when if you've been told you gotta go to the Lano
So
Club or
what happens?
whatever.
Your ankle bracelet goes off. Beep 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 beep.
No, your ankle bracelet don't do nothing. When you do arrive home, if you ain't did right, they gonna be right there waiting for you.
Wow.
Shoot, your phone gonna be
It's
ringing.
technology. He ain't tripping.
Your
He ain't
phone
lying
gonna be
now.
ringing.
They might even have a camera on them now to even look around the
They
room.
are. That had the GPS on them. Mine had the
Damn.
GPS on it. So, it's the thing is, I mean, so should I have made my kids suffer and everybody suffer, you know, because I was the one stuck in the house? Hell, I wasn't even doing right even then. Shoot, I was
You was
sticking my
on
foot.
house arrest.
I was standing outside with my foot stuck inside the door, out the slide door, while I'm trying to smoke me some weed off the back porch. And then when they come to the door and talk about taking the piss, I tell them, oh shoot, I might well skip this one. you know, we gonna rule it dirty. Hell, you gonna rule it dirty one way or the other. Six
You
in
was
one,
still
half a
acting
dozen in
up,
the other.
John. You could have went
So
back to
true.
jail.
Hey, the thing is that god dog bracelet will drive you crazy. Sometimes you rather be locked up. Cause I'm gonna tell
Mm,
you, ain't nothing worse
mm.
than having the freedoms in your own house,
In your own
but
house.
you
Yeah.
look at your door and you can't go out that
Yeah.
sucker.
Yeah.
You know, Yeah, I mean, it's the coldest thing to where you have to be self-disciplined on your own punishment.
Yeah. The only good thing is that you eat your food. You can wear your
You
clothes.
you ain't got to worry about, you ain't eating out no plastic tray.
And you can have
You ain't,
visitors that'll come over and
you can have visitors that
Do
come
whatever
over,
you want. But
you
the thing
know,
is that you at home. You
you
can't
at
leave.
home.
You got maybe what,
I
100
used to get,
yards from your
I used to
house?
get it. No, no, no,
Is it 100 feet?
no. I couldn't, man. No, I tried to go do the laundry downstairs because at the laundry, you just go downstairs where the garage is, and the house is like on the knoll and the garage
Two
underneath. And
levels, yeah.
I
Okay.
went down, just to the garage and shoot. Now, that's a shame. I can hear the shoes banging all around in the dryer when I'm upstairs. But God dog it, I got down there sucker and that phone got the ringing. Ring, 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 and ring, ring. And it's a whole different phone I got connected to it.
Yeah.
And boy, now I'm trying to run upstairs and they want to know where
and
I'm at.
so and you just say I'm washing clothes. My
Nigga,
goodness.
you too far washing clothes. Shoot. You used to have
Oh,
to
I'm
get
good.
permission to go get a haircut, all that kind of stuff. But the thing is, like Cardell said, you have freedoms. So you got to take and benefit what you got, enjoy the benefits of what you got. But you can't hold nobody to that. Because I
So
know I couldn't take it. So I know it was
so this
driving me
person is
crazy.
totally off the mark wrong by thinking that they mate should suffer with them.
Exactly. I ain't never,
Yeah.
yeah, no. Now you got cancer, we suffering together. But you out there pulling licks, and all of a sudden, oh no, it's not going down. No.
Well, what if they went to prison because self-defense?
Hey,
Self
here's one for
well,
you.
see,
Here's
self-defense
one for you. What about immigration? Because I know they put them on house arrest for that. What if your girl is 6 months house arrest because they waiting on her to go to court for immigration?
Hmm. I
you know,
think it depends too on what your crime is.
yeah, I mean, yeah, because self-defense, I mean, you gonna be wondering why they locked up anyway. You know, they should be at home anyway. But I mean, them things. But we saying you go and you commit a crime and you get see, they not slapping no no. You getting that ankle brace when time is being determined, how much they gonna give you, and they gonna say, look, we gonna give you this many years, or you have the option to go to a parole hearing and see if they let you out on the ankle bracelet. Other than that, they ain't saying, "Oh, you here today? Oh yeah, you stole some lunch meat. Well, here we're gonna slap this ankle bracelet on you till we bring you back to court or whatever." Nah, they already got it determined on how long that thing you gonna get, because that's your prison right there.
And you're paying for them to monitor the
And you
patient.
show is, you ain't lying.
So
Shoot,
it's not free,
it
but
ain't free.
you have some freedoms, but it's not free.
That you is not
Yeah,
lying.
it
I
ain't
had to
free.
go get
So
that sucker over on Second and Howard, and I tell you, on Howard Street and Second, and I tell you, the day I went to go pick that sucker up, when they locked that sucker on my ankle, and then the day I went to go take that joker back, tell you that I wasn't thinking about getting that ankle bracelet off. I was thinking about like Cordell's saying. I was thinking about no more weekly pay rental for this thing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
because they make you pay a fee, right?
you gotta pay for it.
Every week.
You gotta pay for it.
Wow. You paying for your freedom. So therefore, this person should just sit down somewhere and do the time, do the 6 months, let they mate do their thing. And sometimes y'all can watch a movie together. And so
No,
be it.
enjoy them when they there. Enjoy your mate when they there. And stop playing. You ain't got to get no permission. Ain't no guard sneaking nobody in and sneaking nobody.
Mhm.
And
You
you
all
gotta eat this, eat
you
that.
can your cell phone is not contraband.
You
Yeah,
sleeping
right
in your
on.
own bed, going to the bathroom when you want to go,
You ain't lying. And you can
Wow.
drop the soap as
watching
much as
TV.
you want.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I hope they listening. I don't know what yeah.
Look at the bright side.
I mean, yeah, she gonna have to just suffer with that, and he's gonna have to just he
Just
gonna do his thing,
at
and
home.
and, and I hope they don't break up behind this, because I don't see why they would. You did the crime, and your partner is still with you. They haven't left you. They just want to live some life, right? So
Well,
be
I still say it's like Jay said, that person just wants control over the other person.
it. Mhm.
That's what it's really all about. I want to control you. You stand here with me. No, I ain't stand here with you.
You couldn't control. You
So
couldn't
with
control
that
your
being
own life.
said,
Don't change me. I'm going.
with that being said, when you're in a relationship with somebody and you want to go out sometime without them,
Yeah.
you may want to go with your friends, you may want to go by yourself, you may want to. How often should you be able to do that without having to ask for permission?
And based on trust.
Or should you have to ask for permission?
It's based on trust.
I don't ask for permission, and I
You
don't
don't.
expect that. No,
You just say, I'm going. I'm getting ready to go out.
I'll give you a heads up that this is what I'm doing, but I don't ask for permission.
Okay.
It's based on trust.
We can't hear you, John. Oh, he's not on there.
No, I am on. I no,
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, I see him on the
I
screen.
was just kind of mimicking with what JJ was saying and Cordell was saying.
What? Oh, you don't have to ask for permission.
Yeah, it's based on trust. You should. It's not asking for permission, but letting the person know. Be considerate and say, hey, next Friday or whatever, I'm going to be
Hmm.
doing this or whatever. Because the person might have some plans, because you are in a relationship, you know, but you don't just walk out and what's that, Cutler couples court with the Cutler? Oh boy. So the lady said, he say, yeah, you get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and get all makeup and get a hair done. I'm grown. If I want to get up and do my hair, and then leave the house and don't come back until later. Oh no, see, we got
At
a problem.
1 in the morning, though.
We got a
1 in the
problem.
morning.
So, it ain't about, it's about, like you
I
said,
don't know about that one
you
in the
don't need
morning.
permission, but you talk to one another about it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go out at 1 o'clock in the morning in some thin gray sweatpants. How you like that thing?
No.
So
1 in the morning,
you going
jiggling. Where you
jogging
going?
around the block,
She
huh?
said she was going to the store.
What's
Yep, that's where I'm going. I'm just going to the store too. Yep, that's where I'm
Yeah.
going.
at 1 in the morning?
At 1 in the morning with
I
no
don't
That's
know.
what's
underwear,
up. Have
no
fun.
underwear on, and
7-Eleven. Could
thin
have
gray
been
sweatpants.
7-Eleven. Could have been
That's a cold.
7-Eleven.
That's a cold piece.
She
I don't.
wanted some fresh
Go
taquitos.
out, go out smelling regular, come out smelling like Irish Spring.
No.
I remember somebody had told me
Come,
Nowadays,
come back all
their
nowadays,
dude
refreshed.
came home. They say I don't even buy Irish Spring. We use Dial, and my dude came back from the club smelling like Irish Spring.
It
oh
was.
Lord. nowadays everybody using Bath and Body, so it's hard to bust each other now because everybody use Bath and Body. So you just think it's your own Bath and Body.
Oh, so now
Oh,
I know.
just take a bar with you, huh? The same one from the house you take with you, huh? Damn.
Now I
Good
know.
idea.
No Bath and Bodies for my dude when I get one. He ain't getting that for Christmas. I
Hey,
ain't giving you no Bath and Body
you know,
bar.
you
Why? He
know,
shouldn't be one to walk somewhere else anyway.
TSA done hook
Sometimes you
everybody
gotta
up on
walk
the
somewhere
game.
else if you're doing other things.
Yeah, that's what
Nah,
TSA
you don't
hook
want to do all
everybody
that.
up.
If you doing other things, some people out doing other things, so they ain't gonna come home smelling like the next woman.
They do though. They come back
Sometimes
smelling
depend
like
on
the
the
next
respect
woman
level, huh?
or the
And if you
next
been with
man,
your dude or your woman long enough, you know they smell. So
and they be coming back smelling like the next man or the next woman
what about when they come home straight home and jump in the shower real quick?
because they smelling
If they
like the
work
next
construction,
man or the next
if they
woman.
work construction, that makes sense. You've been sweating all day.
I mean, I work in the hospital, so when I come home, I want to just wash myself.
Yeah, that
I
should be a
want
good
to
idea.
Okay.
get the germs off or whatever. But that don't mean I just came from Tyrone.
That's true.
Or you can say you just left the gym and you took a shower at the
And
gym.
sometimes I go to the gym when I get off work,
Yeah,
and
see?
I'm sweaty. I come home and I want to wash. I
Okay,
wouldn't want
that's
my dude
fine.
to think I was doing some other stuff.
That's fine. But when you come home in your nice outfit and everything, it ain't nothing out the ordinary. You jump right into the shower.
Something
Sometimes,
wrong with that. Now see, but see, that's why I tell you, relationships is something else. Cause how can you be sitting up just taking notes on when your mate gonna get in and out of the shower and how they
you don't have to take notes. You know, you learn one another. Folks learn one another. They
You've been
can
with
tell.
somebody long enough, you know all their
You
habits.
know
It's
how
like
they
they,
get
you
down.
know everything how they get down.
Sure do.
so you know they
Especially,
come home and usually wash their ass, and that's what
yeah.
they usually
Hmm.
do.
Right,
Okay, and then you know that. So then
right.
that's one thing you can't use. You can't use that as a tool or instrument to try to figure out. You got to come up with
Right.
something else. Now you got to use your nose
Now you're
and
gonna
start
say you smelling
smelling,
like somebody else's soap, and that ain't the soap I use. But they may have Irish Spring in their gym bag.
smelling like smelling.
Irish Spring
What
could
was that?
never. First of all, that shit make me itch. I couldn't use Irish Spring. That
Yeah, it
irritates
makes
my
me
Oh
itch
yeah,
eczema.
I
too.
can't
Yeah, I
Irish
can't
either.
Spring
use.
got something in it that it don't agree with you.
I can't do it.
It makes you itch.
Yeah, just the words Irish Spring make me itch.
I know that's right. So what about this, you guys? What about some of you dog lovers who have your pets? What about if your significant other had a pet and you visit them sometime and they always allow the pet to kiss them in the mouth?
Sorry.
And then they want their lips on you. What do you think about that?
Peanut butter.
I mean, some people really, because some of y'all who have dogs, think about the times you let your dog lick you.
I let my
Dog
dog put
be
it in.
licking you all in
No,
your face and your
the
nose.
dog ain't gonna be tongue kissing nothing.
You don't
No.
know what people do in the privacy of their own home when
Oh,
nobody's looking.
well, I
You
told y'all a story
dog.
about that. The lady, it was a surprise for her and her friends over in Marin, and everybody. She pulls into the garage. Her routine: pull into a garage, come through the door into the house from the garage. And she took a while, took a while, took a while. The friends got concerned, opened up the door, went to the garage, and she spread it out with the dog licking between her with peanut butter.
The dog was licking what with what?
You asked me. You said what did I first think about? What first came to my mind? I
She
said
put
peanut
peanut butter
butter.
down in his mouth or down there, and the
Because
dog,
she ain't put it in his mouth.
she put it down there.
She put the peanut butter down there.
And the dog came over there and started. John, you know what? That ain't true. That's not.
No,
I'm not
people do
telling
that
y'all.
crap.
Hey, I'm not telling
That
y'all no.
cannot be a true story.
You know you could just smear peanut butter on the spoon, and that dog would just go to town, licking the town on that joker. That's why they little toys got the little peanut butter insert things. They go
I'm
crazy over
with you,
peanut
JJ.
butter.
I'm with you. That's a hot mess. I'm sorry.
Y'all don't
The
think? Okay,
dog and you too. Go bye bye.
I'm not. I'm
hey,
not
I'm
saying it
telling
ain't
you,
true. I'm just
you
like,
hey, you be
that made my
surprised.
stomach turn.
You be surprised.
You don't, not the dog. If your dog is licking on you like that, I'm sorry.
You be
I
surprised. You be
not in the
surprised.
mouth and not in other
You be
places.
surprised.
No.
People ain't holding funerals for their dogs for no reason.
Oh,
That was one of our podcasts too. That's funny.
yeah. Talking about a dog and a funeral and how much. You know what? But I mean, people do love their pets. They do.
A
But
little bit
Carry
too
this
no,
suit.
much.
Carry this suit down there for him, JJ. Have him put this suit on him. This is his favorite suit.
ain't
Oh,
nobody
no.
sitting up there doing.
Why I gotta be the one to do it? Get somebody else to do it.
Remember on Medea family funeral?
You know, that just don't make no sense. But people do what they do, and who are we to judge, right?
Hey,
That's taking puppy love to a whole nother level, okay?
you ain't lying.
Yeah. But
That dog.
the licky peanut butter or not, the dog. There's just a certain way you're supposed to love your dog, but not having them lick all in your mouth and down there. That's just not.
Hey, if they lick it in your mouth, you think they have a problem with them licking it?
I wouldn't have my dog licking. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
I can't. I no, that's not cute.
That's my
That is not.
dog. That's my
That is not.
dog.
Don't
That's some
stop,
kind.
John. Stop, please. You
That's
going
some
too
kind
far,
of
bro.
voyeurism or isms or some shit. Let's create a name for that, because that's something that I ain't never heard of.
Peanut butter. What was that? Was that George Clinton or Stanley Clark and George Clinton? Peanut butter. Think I want to gotta have another peanut butter sandwich.
Is
Oh,
that what he
no.
did? He put his peanut butter down there?
Oh, here you go.
How we get
You
up?
gotta be careful with. Oh, that's why she used the peanut butter. Because if you use
Exactly.
something else, it might take a
Now he
bite. Huh?
come
So
being,
the peanut butter, you just
The
come
put
being
dog
very
when
come late.
he
He
just
come
keep
being
licking
late
on
with
it.
it. John
yeah.
already
He
told us
won't
the
bite. He won't
story.
bite that.
No, he
But
just keep licking.
Ben, you okay with your dog licking you all in the mouth?
I don't. I particularly. I try to avoid that, but it happens sometimes. She catch me with that tongue, but that tongue do a lot of things.
Hello. What does the
Yeah, it do.
tongue do?
Oh, her tongue. Come on now. This is This is. We don't even need to talk about. I mean, they
That's
even
too
lick
much.
themselves, but they. I mean, I've seen my dog eat things that I wouldn't eat. Let's just put it that way.
He eat
She eat
dog
things.
food.
No,
And dog do. And dog do.
she do her
Yeah.
thing, and then she may eat it. And if I don't get it out of there fast enough, it may be gone.
Oh Lord.
So why would I want you to be kissing on me, and that's what you getting down with?
You shouldn't let her get too close to your face like that then.
Well, I let her get close to the face. I just contain her lips.
Sometimes the
I just
dog
contain her
moves in
lips.
such a
She ain't
way.
gonna hit me. Yeah, it happens. And you just say, stop that. That's all.
They just
But
move and they just start kissing you out of nowhere.
Well,
yeah,
that's
all
okay.
kinds of stuff.
No, you know how to control kisses.
Here you
Oh
go. Now you doing
Lord,
too
there
You
much.
ain't
you
had no
go.
big
Now I'm
dog
gonna
in a
beat the
while.
dog up because the
You
dog
gotta
showing me
control
Now
them.
you
love.
go, dog. You ain't you a little poodle or something, a little purse dog,
My dog
maybe.
is not a little dog.
Yeah, but if you got a little pit bull that
My
want to
dog
play with you and hop all over you, that's like
my
another
dog not
person trying
my
to hop
dog is
all over
bigger than
you.
the pit bull.
See,
She about 70 some pounds. She ain't no she moves, she wanna move, she gonna move. She'll
yeah, they
move
gonna
you. My
move and
kids can't
they
mess
gonna
with
be
her.
all in your face.
Oh man, she jumps all over the place, moving and slapping and nah, bro. Mm-mm.
They got
No
the tongue
tongue to the
all out,
face.
the
That's why
slob
big dogs
everywhere.
like that need to be outside in the backyard.
Your dog do because you scary.
I'm
I
sorry,
want
I'm
a
an
little
Yeah,
instigator.
toy.
not talking. You
I
better
want a
leave ice
little.
cream alone. Don't
I
talk
want
about
a
my
little one.
dog.
I want a little dog. I don't want the big
Talk
old
about
dog.
my ice cream. I like the big dog. She's a beautiful thing.
Well,
I
that's
gonna
good for the
put her
dog.
outside. I want to put her outside for so she can freeze out there and have fleas
No,
and
bring
be
her
looking
in
all
when it gets
pitiful.
cold because I heard that's animal abuse when you leave them out in the cold and
It
the
is,
rain and stuff. You can't do that. You
or if
got
you
to
leave them
bring
out
them
in the extreme
in and
heat,
put
that's
them in a
animal
little
abuse
kennel
too.
or something.
They
You
put
know,
them outside just like they do the cattle. You ever they let the cows come into the barn. I guess you can let the dog come into the barn. Other than that, they leave them outside. So
well, the dog don't need to be kissing me, and it don't need to be kissing who I'm.
not when she doing that. But you can
I
brush their
don't want
teeth
my
and you can
dude
put a little
kissing
mint
me,
in there.
kiss
They
the
got
dog, and
little
then
stuff you
turn
can
over
bite.
here and want to
You
kiss
know,
on me. I'll be like,
they got stuff that you
Mm.
can bite to clean, brush their teeth. You know, little like it's almost like a treat. And, they got that kind of stuff. But
he needs some dental
I
dam.
bet that she got me with that one. I
So
was
what
like, I
about
can't.
All I needed was peanut
She
butter.
started eating that. I was like, wait a minute, what you can't have that pussy. I said, I ain't never seen nobody want to eat
No,
their
I'm
stuff,
good.
bro. That was
I'm
too much.
good. I'm good. I am so good. I just had to throw that out there because I see a lot of people when they walking their dogs or
They
at the
ain't tripping.
park and stuff. They dogs be licking all in their face and
They ain't tripping.
all up on their lips and stuff. And I'm just wondering, do they think that's like?
They
Because the
have the
dog's mouth is known to be clean.
that's a lie. That's a
Because
It's
lie.
of
cleaner than our
the
mouths. It don't
That's
have
a
as many
lie. It's
germs.
a
Mouth
lie.
clean.
they say the saliva, something the way it cleans the mouth, just like
That's
our saliva cleans our mouth. That's why you're supposed to chew gum after you eat or whatever to create saliva and to build up to clean your mouth. Saliva cleans your mouth.
but
That's why that's why
So
dogs' mouths are
have
not cleaner than ours. I
gum
refuse to
disease.
believe that.
what you say, Donna?
People have gum disease.
So do
Yeah, you
dogs.
got yuck mouths because a lot of people don't brush their teeth.
Mhm.
Dude, they just yuck mouth, period.
Yuck mouth.
Mhm.
Shoot.
Well, ain't nobody gonna. No, I'm good. I'm cool. Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh. No dogs licking and kissing on. No cats.
Hey,
Cats
The
either. 'Cause
dog
cats
and
be
make
licking
them
and
cry.
stuffing.
hey, why was the dude from the Loonies named Yuck Mouth? I
From the
know JJ
Looney,
know. Yeah.
JJ don't know.
Not,
Yes, he do.
I normally know shit like that, but I don't. To be honest with you, I'm more of an R&B cat. So the rappers and stuff, I'm lost on them. I try to keep up with some of them, but it's too many of them now.
Well, just use your imagination.
it's my
A man ain't
imagination.
like a dog, so he eating on something.
And then they call it yuck mouth.
They call him Yuck Mouth.
Who eating a yucky?
Yuck
He didn't
Mouth
say he
from the
was eating a
Loonies.
yucky.
You remember the Yuck Mouth from the Loonies? It was
No,
amazing.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Well, it's been a blast. Y'all been cool. Y'all been wonderful. It is 9:15 almost. And we're going to have to come to an end in a minute. I mean, we've had a wonderful time, but tell me this, you guys. What do you think is the best, wildest sexual position that will get a woman pregnant right away?
The wildest sexual position that will get a woman pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
JJ Shepard has left the chat. No, just playing.
You crazy. What is the wildest sexual position that you think get her pregnant?
Dig that.
What did you say?
Nobody knows?
I heard
Garrett say something.
I heard legs up over their shoulders.
Let's
That's
ask
what I heard.
Brat.
I don't know.
You said let's ask the Brat.
I said let's ask the Brat.
You know what? Yeah, you know that's not nice.
The Brat was some sperm in the tube.
That was something different.
Yeah.
It was in the tube.
They say it's certain positions. Certain positions, you guys.
I'm telling you, Jermaine Dupri.
Is that who she used to date?
No, she never date JD. But I can see her having a baby with him.
Why?
Because she got that much love for her, and he got that much love for her. So he would never be a trouble or a problem to her. And I don't think she would want to go to a sperm bank. So I would see her doing that with him, you know.
Well, where did she go this time?
I don't think she said.
Oh, okay.
They talk about the result. They don't talk about how it got there. They just talk about the results.
No, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Somebody made a deposit.
JJ, you're right. Somebody did say something about the legs
over the man's shoulders. Yep.
Over the shoulders. Way like that.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. I've kind of heard
nobody since the experts didn't want to say anything.
Because I think
it. I like that on the side from the back. That's a good one.
No comment.
I couldn't tell you how my kids were.
Just think back to when you guys think your children were conceived.
That's what
position were you doing at that time?
Multiples.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, I don't think there was no.
I can't say. Oh, that was the position right there.
Nah, I couldn't.
Oh, you know what? My daughter.
Some people say they know when the conception happened. They just feel something felt different. Something felt really different about when they let it loose.
You mean the woman felt that or the man?
The man.
How the man felt that? Because a lot of times
his release.
He felt conception, but then when you go tell him, hey, I need to talk to you, I'm pregnant, he's surprised as hell.
You what? You what? You sure is? Now I was the only one you was.
It can't be. It can't be.
Was you sleeping with somebody else?
I was told the story of how I was conceived, but I'm glad I didn't know the details of the sexual positions or anything like that. I don't need to know all of that. That's a little bit much. That's a little bit much. But I learned.
But she knew when you was. She knew.
I knew it was out of love. I know exactly what month it happened. So I consider October like my another second birthday kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
that's right.
Or like my first birthday, but it's not my birth because I was more of the conception of it all.
Yeah. Well, y'all keep on conceiving. For those who
got the date and the time and everything, huh?
It was October 1985 for sure.
Damn.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll be like, I love October for some reason. I understand why.
That's a good month. Mm-hmm. That was when you was conceived.
Yep.
Some of us don't know when we were conceived.
Yeah, it was Oktoberfest, exactly.
Well, some was conceived at a certain time, but then they they came early, you know, the babies are born early or whatever, and you just get it all mixed up. But anyway, it's nice to know that, JJ, to be in tune and to be, you know, and that's probably why October is a really good month for you
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. You know, you wasn't born in that month, but you was conceived in that
I
month.
was conceived in that month. I was born in July.
Oh, you was born in July.
Yeah, I'm July baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad all y'all was born and conceived. Because if you wouldn't,
Thank you.
we wouldn't be here today doing what we do.
We sure wouldn't be talking
Right.
about it right now, would we?
We
Right.
wouldn't
And it
be
was a
talking
battle.
about it. All y'all
And
was
you know,
dead from conception.
it was a war to
Each and
get
every
to where
one
you
of
got.
y'all
Because
out
it's a
there
million
watching.
of them in there.
We all
It was a
had it
million fight.
happen,
We all was fighting. We was
and
all
it
fighting to
happened
get
some
there.
kind
Yeah,
of
but I
way.
won. I
Yeah.
won that
Some kind
You
fight.
won.
Some
That's
kind of
right.
way it happens. It happens, right? And I'm
Yeah.
just so
Yeah.
thankful that it did. But anyway, we got to wrap it up, you guys. I got to get myself ready for the motto. But I wanted to thank you all, and we're gonna be back on Sunday next week because I got to do a couple of Sundays just to get myself back on the boat. Now, last time I was on, we did talk about Mondays. Some of you guys, two of them, Mark and Brian is not here tonight, but they like Mondays.
Okay.
I don't know, Cordell, if you said you like Mondays. You like Mondays or Sundays?
Doesn't matter either day.
Okay. And the rest of you guys, either
I'm
day?
cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'll be there. I'm down for whatever.
Okay, cool.
I'll just
And
make sure the
sometimes Sundays, I know it's not a issue when we're not in the football season and all of that and certain basketball games. A lot of people have things that they're doing on Sundays preparing for the week, but Mondays will be a challenge because I'm a commuter. So I'm just trying to think about me jetting in here and jetting on. You know, it may be a little, but I'm gonna try it. I just need a couple of weeks. I'm gonna try a Monday, at least one, and see how it does me. And if it ain't cool, I'm gonna be like, okay, see y'all next Sunday. See you next Sunday. But Sundays has been something that's been working. I like Sundays. I like the 7:30 start. You guys like the 7:30 instead of 6:30? Kind of give you a little more time to get stuff together, eat your dinner, do whatever, cook whatever. I think 7:30s is cool. You know, gave me a little more time, get to the store, stuff like that, whatever. But I want to thank everybody for being a part of what we do. I appreciate each and every one of you. You are so special and unique, and you bring something to the table all the time. And for those of you who are watching, my viewing audience, those who are on the YouTube live, like, share, subscribe. And whenever you want to be on the Zoom, just let me know. I'll send that link out there and you can be a part of this. Or you can just sit in the cut and watch like you do, because I like that too. Long as you're a part of it. Ain't that right, y'all?
voyeurism.
We're going to be back next Sunday, and I believe that is the 5th of March. Can you guys believe that? We are going to be in March.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be in March next week. So until then, I want to say good night. Thank you for joining in, and I'm going to see you next week. Bye.